We give away too many secrets, Annika. We have to start to get paid soon.
We should. We're giving so much valuable content.
Emotionally detach yourself from the negative opinion of others. Focus on the goals and rise above the noise. So important to think about this. Don't take it emotional. Don't let it go in on you, because it's not with you, it's with them. I really don't care, because hate always come from below. If it's people that do it much better than you, they will not hate down on you.
People are giving you the energy they are carrying. Once you understand that it is not personal, you will not take it personally.
See how turtles look up to the giraffe or not?
We didn't even see it. It's hiding underneath, in the grass.
Welcome. Today's episode is about how to handle criticism. What if I told you that criticism isn't your enemy? It is your secret weapon. Today, we're breaking down how to handle it like a pro and use it to level up. Let's get started. The only way to avoid criticism, as Aristotle said, is to do nothing, say nothing, and be nothing. But that's not an option.
So since we all want to be something and not nothing, keep listening. And we'll give you some great tips on how to handle criticism without letting it crush you. You have to shift your mindset. Criticism does not mean you're under attack. Look at it as feedback instead. It's not a personal insult. Even harsh criticism may contain a nugget of truth. And ask yourself, what can I learn from this? And as always, when we get emotional, we have to remember to pause before we react. Take a breath and don't respond emotionally or defensively. Responding with calm confidence earns you respect. And you can say, let me think about that and get back to you. This is a powerful move that is very beneficial to use to kind of buy you some time as well, to calm down if you get upset. And it is very important to evaluate the source. This is something that we talked about earlier as well. When someone gives you criticism, think about it. Is it constructive or is it just negativity? Is the person giving feedback someone you trust or admire? Because you cannot give equal weight to every voice. If you do, you will make yourself shrink, and that's not something you want to do. You should not take criticism from someone you wouldn't take advice from. And I've come to realize that many people want to bring you down. So stay true to yourself, your own inner voice and values. Observe people before giving them the power in your life. Are they getting the results that you want? Are they living a life that you admire? If they are not in a position of inspiration, why would you give them the power to be in your life and to be able to influence your life? The trolls are many places to be found, and the criticism is going to be here. You are going to make mistakes, and people are going to misunderstand your motives. Criticism is going to come. If you're going to try to keep everyone happy, you will destroy your mental health. You simply can't make everyone happy. I'm well aware that as long as I do anything off scale, the criticism is going to be here. And what is on scale anyways? The majority of people, which probably are on that scale, don't inspire me anyway. So why give them the power? People hate not because they necessarily disagree with you or dislike you. People throw hate at you because they are not happy about themselves. And perhaps you are a reminder that they are not where they want to be in life. Don't take it personally. Know yourself, know your values, and always stand up for your values and yourself. Never let anyone erase your worth. And when someone gives you criticism, extract the value. Ask clarifying questions. Can you give me an example? Look for patterns. If you hear the same feedback from multiple people, it's worth expanding. And use criticism to grow, improve, and refine your skills.
When you are a giraffe and you get criticism from turtles, the turtles are reporting their views from the level they're on. If you understand this, you won't be affected by what the turtles say.
Great one. Really great one.
Yeah, absolutely. Then you not get so affected about what people will say to you, because people are on different levels, they have different views, they have different ambition. So people don't know what's going on in your head and what fire you are. That's why you should not get affected about what other people say. And this was a quote from the philosopher and preacher T.D. Jakes. And he refers to negative feedbacks and opinions from those who don't fully understand the situation or the people's goals. And him reporting the view of the limited level they are on. This highlights that the criticism is based on the turtle's limited perspective and not necessarily a reflection of the reality of the giraffe's true potential. Essentially, Jake encourages people to not let opinion of those with limited views hold them back from their goals and aspiration. Remember this when people are trying to limit your goals and ambition.
This was exceptional advice. I really like this.
Good.
And
Me too.
That is so good. And the lesson here is to don't let criticism define you. One person's opinion isn't your identity. And turn it into fuel, not fear. I've had a lot of conversations with my brother about this when some internet trolls are writing something in the comment section. I think if something going on in my life that's kind of bringing me down, that's when I'm more available to be affected from these trolls. But when I'm in a better place, I really don't care. But when I do care, I take up the phone and I call my brother and we talk it through, and that helps a lot, you know. And you always say that, Joakim, but this is fuel. This is fuel. We're getting people, haters that's writing this and this. That is a lot of fuel to keep on doing what we're doing, because as you say, it means that we're doing something right, you know. We are standing out, like the quote that you shared in the beginning of the episode.
Absolutely. With success come hate and trolls. That's absolutely right. It's an indicator that you're doing something right.
Mm-hmm. That is so true. And you're very good at handling it with logic, not emotions. And I'm very emotional, so I might handle it with emotion sometimes. And that's not helpful at all. And that's when the stoicism comes in, as we had an entire episode about handling things with logic is a lot more helpful.
Absolutely. Because then you not get affected by it when you handle it in a logic way.
Mm-hmm.
Because it not actually the thing we do and like this. It's just the person who is the troll and write hate. They are in a very bad place in their life. They have a lot of shit and bad energy in their brain. And they try to take it out on us, for example.
Mm-hmm.
So I not get personal about it because I know it's not with me or with you. With them, the problem are. Because it's just nonsense, yeah? It's just, oh, this is a shit podcast, you don't know what you talk about, you're weird, and like, you're not this, you're not that, and this is thing that not make anything sense.
Mm-hmm.
So I just actually don't care. I use it to fuel, okay, I really gonna show them, I really gonna become better or something. That's the one. And number two, I really don't care. Because hate always come from below.
Mm-hmm.
If it's people that do it much better than you, they will not hate down on you. Oh, this is shit, this is no good. Okay, how do you do it in your podcast?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you don't have a podcast. Why you hate on us? And all of those profile, yeah, with hate, most of them, yeah, have no picture, nothing. If you would like to say so much shit to us, okay, why not show your profile picture, show the work you have done, what you have created, what you have made in your life. But there's nothing because they are anonymous people. Just keyboard warrior, yeah.
Mhm.
Tough behind a keyboard.
That is so true, and it is extremely important to know that and to place things and people and opinions where they belong. As we said, some criticism is very good and valuable. You have to evaluate it every time, evaluate the source and evaluate what they say. And if it's good, of course, take it to you and work on it. And if it's not, throw it. It's not even worth thinking about. And the quote that you said about the turtle and the giraffe is exceptional. I've been to Africa. I was in Tanzania at a safari for several days, and we saw many giraffes.
Did
And
you see a turtles look up to the giraffe or not?
We didn't even see it. It's hiding underneath, in the grass. And to be honest with you, a giraffe is probably one of the most majestic animals I've ever seen out in the wildlife. They're so huge and majestic. It was beautiful. And the turtle, it's not even possible for a turtle to see it in the perspective as we do. So why give the turtle any say in this at all? It will never be able to put itself in a position where it can see the true beauty of the giraffe.
Absolutely. So I have to think about this one because this was a great one.
Mm-hmm. It for sure was. And in the process of criticism, you have to remember that progress is the most important thing. Focus on progress rather than perfection. We're all evolving, we're all getting better. It is a process. Criticism is an important part of self-development and improvement. I will listen to the feedback, determine its value, and then put a plan of action in place to develop it. So I'm always a great asset to myself and the people around me. Self-compassion is extremely important. You have to be kind to yourself in the process. Everyone makes mistakes and receives criticism, even the best in the game. Talk to yourself like you would talk to a close friend. You have to have a friendly inner dialogue.
And criticism often comes from those who have different perspective and different experience than you. Acknowledge their opinion may not be valid or even relevant to your situation. It is important to evaluate whether the criticism is going to be helpful to you or not. And you have to consider the source. Emotionally detach yourself from the negative opinion of others. Focus on your goals and rise above the noise. Emotionally detach yourself from the negative opinion of others. Focus on the goals and rise above the noise. It's so important to think about this. Don't take it emotional. Don't let it go in on you because it's not with you, it's with them. So don't receive their bad energy. Just read it, receive it, throw it away and not think about it and keep doing what you're doing. If it's hate or envy, but of course, if it is criticism or advice, of course, I will always look through it and consider it. But about hate, yeah, just throw it away and keep going.
For sure. And the more you practice this, the more powerful you will become. The more you face criticism with maturity, the stronger you become. It is extremely important to handle it well. That way, people will trust you more as well, because you are a person people can talk to, and they can tell you things if there are issues. For example, this is something I've thought a lot about when it comes to work. Now I work in a prison and in the children's services, and we stand in very different situations, sometimes very demanding and challenging. We have to trust each other. We work as a team. And I have to know that my team trusts me, and I have to trust my team. So let's say I would do something that's not good. I need people to come to me and say it, And then I have to be very good in responding to criticism. If someone tells me that you should rather do it this way, or you shouldn't have said that, you should have said that, I really want to hear it because we will keep on working as a team for many, many years. So it is extremely important for my teammates to trust me to tell me whatever's on their mind in how we handle situations, for me to be a good receiving partner of their opinions, to work on what they say with the criticism and feedback.
Absolutely. And I think about criticism, if you say it out of goodness, you would like to try to make the other person better, and you say it in a nice way, it is very good with criticism. But if you do it out of hate or envy, you should just not say it.
Definitely. That is so true. I don't even listen to it when I feel that it's out of envy. But when it comes from a good place, and it's a lot about how you say it, you can say almost anything if you say it in a proper way, you know? And we have to always remember to bring each other up, to always say things because we want to make things better.
Absolutely.
Handling criticism is a skill that you build. Same as with a muscle, you train it to become better. The next time criticism hits, don't let it crush you. Let it craft you. Breathe, learn, and keep building. You're not here to please everyone. You are here to grow.
And this one applies more to trolling, hate, and envy. For example, people with rude comments to you online, or say rude comments to you to hurt your feelings and want to make you feel bad. Most of the people who do this do it because they are in a bad place mentally and they are miserable in their life and carry a lot of shit and bad energy inside themselves. They want to hurt others by being rude and push others down because they think they will feel better, but they won't. Annika, how do you handle the troll, hate, and envy online?
As I mentioned a bit earlier, and in the previous episode as well, we had a really great conversation with each other about so many topics and things that we have been experiencing the past year. So I think that when I'm having a rough time, I'm more available to believe the things that the trolls are saying in a way. But of course, I'm working every single day to try to have the best life that I can have, to be happy with myself, to stay true to my values, to talk to my loved ones, to my husband, to my brother, all of these things, to kind of to be happy, to be as happy as I can be. And then I'm not even slightly affected by these trolls. And as I mentioned, when I am emotional, I handle it worse. And when I get emotional about the comments, I handle it bad. But when I'm logical about it, I handle it very well, because the logic says that they are the turtles here. They're standing from down below. They are not even in a position to observe the beauty of what we're doing, the majesty of what we're doing. Because I've thought a lot about this. This podcast isn't hurting anyone. It's not offending anyone. It's not dragging anyone down. It's not doing anything bad for anyone. It is only and only positive. So how can people hate on it? And when I think of it like this, logically, it doesn't hurt at all. And I often remember David Goggins. He wrote a book that's called Can't Hurt Me. And I think that this mindset of him that he had when he was in the military, and that he have had throughout his life with experiencing abuse and really going through hardship, I think the mindset of you can't hurt me has really helped him to where he is right now. And he is without a doubt one of the most inspiring men on the planet.
Yeah, a real beast.
Mm-hmm.
But I think about if you get some hate online or offline, if people is rude, just take a breath, so you get a little bit break, and you not need to react emotionally. Then you just think through it logically, and you handle it in a great way.
Mm-hmm.
That's the way to do it.
Definitely. And I think that, as we talked about, it is more about the people that say it than the people that receive it. Because criticism delivered in a good way is beneficial, and it is important to hear about and learn from. But hate is something different. It is just people throwing out trash because they're not in a good position. Maybe they don't want you to be in a good position. They envy what you have. They don't like to see you making waves, you know. And then I just observe, who is this person? Why is this person saying the things that they are doing? Is it of any value of me? No? Then I just let it go. So I've learned a lot throughout the last year about people, where they come from, where they stand, what kind of position they should have and should not have in my life. So handling it all with logic has been very helpful, to just kind of take a step back, observe, what perspective are they from? Are they the turtle, or are they, should they be given any power at all? The fact is that people are giving you the energy that they are carrying. Once you understand that it's not personal, you will not take it personally. People are giving you the energy they are carrying. Once you understand that it is not personal, you will not take it personally.
So good one, this one.
Mm-hmm.
People are actually giving you the energy they are carrying.
Mm-hmm.
So if you get hate and bad comments, it's actually with the people you get from. So they will try to give you and transfer their energy into you.
Mm-hmm.
It's a great one. You did send this one to me 1 week ago, I remember, on Instagram, and I like it so much. That was a good one.
Mm-hmm. It is a great one, and it is very important to bring this along and to remind each other, and also to surround yourself with people bringing good energy, carrying around good energy, because I've come to realize that people that are not happy about themselves usually are not so happy for other people either, and they will try to bring you down. So I think sometimes we have a responsibility in just trying to inspire people and try to help them, but also reflect upon what kind of power do they have. Don't let yourself be in a position where they can bring you down. You know, you have to be reservative with your energy in a way. Don't let anyone steal it.
Yeah, that's totally true. And that's why it is so important to work on yourself. That's something of the most important thing. Because if you work on yourself and you have it good inside your mind, you is in a good place in life, it is much more likely that you will support and cheer for others than if you are in a bad place. Just as you say now, Annika. So that's just another reason, yeah, why you should listen to this podcast.
Mm-hmm.
So you work more about yourself, so you can be in a good place and cheer more for others.
Mm-hmm. That is so true. Often you can tell on how people share for others, how people talk about others, how people come across when it comes to other people's success. You can tell how they really are. Are they a good person? Are they happy about themselves? Should they have any power into your life? It's very important to remember these things. And self-development is like oxygen for people. You have to work on it. You have to work constantly on your personal development. If not, you will fall, you will shrink, you will lose. So you have to always work on your personal development.
Absolutely. And that's a great saying, yeah. It's an indicator on how other is. We give away too many secrets, Annika. We have to start to get paid soon.
We should. We're giving so much valuable content.
But it's like a circle too, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You work on yourself, and you have peace, and it's in a very good place on your own mind. Then you share for others, and then others will share for you, and it became a circle, a great circle.
Definitely. What goes around comes around. You create your vibe, you collect your tribe in a way. So be focused on that. And I want to tell everyone, I really want you to listen closely. Everyone has a responsibility. You have to work on yourself. You have to take that oxygen mask on and work on yourself, your own personal development. Also, be nice, support each other, and other people will be nice and support you back. You get what you give in life. Kindness attracts kindness, and rude attracts rude. Be nice, kind, and supportive, and do not get affected by rude people with bad energy. Also, be an energy converter. Sometimes you will stumble upon people with bad energy. You can't control it, but you can control how you respond to it. Don't give them power. Don't get affected by it. And honestly, try to make life a little bit better. Try to make the world a little bit better with what kind of content you spread in your conversations where you're at. Be supportive. Be kind.
This episode was recorded on the 29th of June 2025. In the show note, you will find a link to our homepage, the 101%podcast.com, where you can subscribe to our free weekly newsletter, donate to our podcast. If you could support us with a $2 coffee donation on our webpage, it will mean a lot for us, and all the information about subscription you need. If you can share this episode with someone you care about, that have been great. We share for you. Be kind, nice, and supportive, and do not get affected by rude people with bad energy. And of course, give it your best. If you like this episode, please share it with a friend. It is important for us to get out our message so we can help as many people as possible. And we will highly appreciate it if you could take 1 minute of your time to follow us on social media and review the show on Apple Podcast and Spotify. All links are below. Our Instagram is the 101% podcast. Until next time, take care and go 101% into achieving your goals. You owe it to yourself.